Yeah, yeah. That nigga be crystal, babe. Yeah, hey. I'm shameless, so shameless. When my dogs on the block, it was dangerous. Take your girl out to eat and she's paying. I'm shameless, so shameless. I'ma go hit Tahoe up. Come bring the Tahoe truck, body bags on body bags. Come pick this garbage up. DJ mixing in the booth, he leave him traumatized up. I ain't got no time to waste. Let's get these commas up. I'm sitting in class, I can't even focus. Looking at cheese, hoping that she don't notice. Titty sit right, that ass be poking. I'm sitting in the front cause I gotta be the closest. I'm just waiting for the bell, let everybody leave. I passed with an A, but left her with a D. I'm shameless, so shameless.
Shamdananambana. So now,
Oh, it's the week. So now, what's tea?
hey friend,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm lovely.
I am here in the studio alone. Supposed to be alone.
Are these niggas invisible? What the fuck you mean alone?
It's just me and you. Charm left. They don't have a mic. They're not supposed
It
to
don't
be
matter.
here. Are you ready to go through? First of all, can we look at this? Look at this.
I saw it.
But look at this, Trav. You did an amazing job. As a matter of
You
fact,
can tell he
too.
do this shit for work
Your
because
entire production
only niggas
team.
that do that shit for work know how to do shit like that, like so effectively.
This is nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a lot here. I feel we have to cut a little bit of it because
Okay.
we overdid. Because I think he planned for a 3-hour show. Basically, Trav has done a lot of work with the new format of the show.
Niggas be
I
all
want to
over
give
the
a shout
place.
out to him, to the Discord, to everybody out here that's really trying to support us, take us to the next level. You guys are amazing, man. Yo, I came up with a name for them, but they didn't like it. Did you see?
What was the name you came up with?
The Souls.
The Souls?
Yeah.
Why?
Souls. Like, because we call Souls So Shame. So we have two shows, SOS and Hardest Off is the Hoes. So the Souls and the Hoes.
The Souls doesn't sound good.
So what's a good name for them? Because Hoes has the Nut Navy. So what is the
Hoes Navy? The
the
Navy
Nut
Hoes?
Navy is the
Nut
Hoes.
Navy?
The Nut Navy. That's the name. That's their name. So what do we call the Souls? Can y'all come out to people who are following us on Instagram?
Oh, the No
Twitter,
Shame Gang.
to
I
say,
like
shut
that
up.
better.
No, that sucks. That's
better than the
Shame Gang.
Souls.
I'm not saying that in no stages. We go live.
They
we go on a
already
live
claimed
tour.
it. You can't name them.
We're not doing that. Look, the Shameless,
Shameless
Council
Council.
is
I like
crazy.
that.
No.
They already have it. NSG. They already did it. You know when they start doing shit, it already happened. So I don't know why you're trying to go against it. They have to pick a name for themselves. Yeah, they want to be the No Shame Gang, and I'm cool with that.
This
I
This
like
is
it.
ours. What's wrong with you? You can't allow them to do it.
Yes, we can allow
The
it
No
because
Shame
it's them.
Gang.
It's not us.
You was trying to call them the Diamonds.
Those are just the people that love me. I don't know about the y'all niggas.
Yo.
She has her own.
Yeah, she has her own fan base in the fan base.
Yeah, because I'm fire. No souls. I love Travis.
Yo,
the
they're
no
really,
souls.
no, they're really like NSG,
NSG, like it's up.
They like this,
Gang,
banging.
gang, gang.
They banging.
What's the hand signal? Somebody show me.
Yo, Twitter and Instagram.
No Shame Gang.
Can we admit that No Shame Gang is lackluster?
No.
Huh? Send me some feedback at So Shameless Pod on Instagram or Twitter. Let us know what you think our fan group should be called. Like, No Stream Gang.
The Nut Navy?
Yeah, that's crazy. It's nice, kind of.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, it's kind of dope.
It sounds good.
Nut
Listen,
Navy?
Nut Navy.
It sounds like mad bodily fluids. It makes me cringe.
It flows.
That's why Souls
No Shame
don't
Gang.
flow.
Yes, the souls. So then the Zoes don't flow.
Zoe's know that.
No, see, look. She's
Look at her. She got crazy. She got
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
That
too
Haitian
close to
came out of
that
you.
shit. The souls and the Zoes.
Because it's
But it's NSG though. I like NSG. It's like MSG. It's like it's a play off of New York.
It's like so, like
So?
so.
So? Exactly. All right.
I think the people should name themselves. I don't think that we should be able to name them because nobody's gonna call us the No Shame Gang. So
The Trav's next first segment of the night.
cool.
We already did the first segment. It was a catch up. It's when we come in and we do the catch up. I guess we should start saying that first. The catch
Okay.
up, right?
The
We just
catch up.
catch up on stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the next one is Did You See?
Oh, come on! Did you see?
I'm clicking on the first link. Let me see here. What is this?
Why don't you come? Yeah. Why don't you tell us about this?
Yo, I be working, bro. Melly said, why don't I tell her? I be working,
Yo,
bro.
when
y'all
I saw the
sleep-
email come in, I'm like, Travis work for us now? I said, all right. I read it. I said, oh, this kind of fire. I was like, somebody gonna tell me about it eventually, and I put my phone down.
At name on Twitter that I cannot pronounce. FK Lex be like. FK at FKALEX be like.
Okay.
FK.
Fuck
FK.
Fuck
Forgot to code switch in a meeting on Thursday
Nigga.
and said spin the block. My face immediately got hot from embarrassment, but they ate it the fuck up. Now they keep using it in the wrong context. I failed to gatekeep. I'm sorry to my community.
Fun fact.
Nigga, you be
Me and my
nigga.
me and my black friends, we used to make up shit and say it in front of white people at work, and then my boss would like try to use it. And we'd be like, yeah, that's exactly how that shit used, and just be laughing behind it.
Can we talk about you at work?
If you want to.
The fact that you went viral on TikTok this week? We're at 1.8, I believe, million views. 1.7, 1.8. We've gained almost. Are we at 10K yet, Chelsea?
On TikTok?
On TikTok?
Almost.
We're at, I know we was 9,900 this morning.
Yeah.
So we need slightly less than 100 for you to have single-handedly.
I lied. We are at 10K.
We are at 10K. Hey!
Look where talking shit gets me.
Shit, all the time.
There's
No, I don't want to. I don't like it here.
people reaching out to us from certain people's camps. They're not feeling. Listen, niggas in people's fucking DMs, bro. This nigga's in people's DMs, nigga. This nigga screaming in my DMs. Hold on, what this nigga said to me? I'm like, nigga. Let me see what this
To
nigga
all
said.
of the people that started listening to this show because of TikTok and have followed me on TikTok, good luck. There's
Just-
nothing there. I am
just
not a
to be-
TikToker.
Just to be clear, this person did not date an 18-year-old at 30 years old. And if you would like to have a conversation, I'll be glad to send you my number to tell you the facts. Is what this person who's supposedly represent her in some way had to say. I said, bro, what's up, man? Like, yo, I see you. People telling me you reached out. What's going on? He liked both of them. He ain't say shit. Is that a threat?
I don't know. I said what I said.
What did you say? He reached out to you too. Like,
Yeah.
Did he copy paste this to all of us?
No. Did I?
No. Did he copy paste this to all?
Yeah,
of
I
us?
think he did. I think he copied.
He
and pasted
wanted
it to all of us.
smoke. But my thing is, what exactly is there to talk about? We was talking about a clip from tonight's conversation card.
Yes.
So, what exactly is that? Well, you did kind of go in. You was like, yo, she a weird bitch.
I said she a
This-
loser. And I said that to him too. I was like, nobody said that she was dating an 18-year-old, but she said it was okay at 30 to date an 18-year-old. That makes her a loser. Anybody want to talk? We could talk. It's an open book over here.
Fucking Christ. You just trying to get us in trouble. This guy,
I'm not trying to get us in trouble.
not
You want to
feeling
know what's
the
so
vibe.
crazy? Like, I didn't even do nothing this time. Like, sometimes I really be like doing shit. Like, I didn't even do nothing this time.
Trav, I don't know what the hell. Let me see. Did you see? Oh, God. Sending your kids to predominantly white private schools isn't the flex a lot of black parents think it is.
That's absolutely a fact. Fun fact, there's this book called Dear Martin by a black woman named Nick Stone. If you have teenagers or preteens, I think it's a very interesting and pretty good book to read. I read it recently this summer, and it's about a young black man that is in a private white school in Atlanta, and just seeing like the perspective from that, like a kid that's from the hood that's there on a scholarship, and all of the things that and trials and tribulations that he went through. I think that the microaggressions in those types of environments are probably on 100,000. And
you said microaggressions. What are we talking about? What is a microaggression?
A microaggression is an insult that is not packaged like an insult. It can come off positive sometimes as a compliment, or you feel like you're giving somebody like a pat on the back, or you feel
So
like
it's
you're
like
being
your hair looks
appropriate.
really nice this week.
That's not a microaggression because my hair does look really nice this week. A microaggression would be if a white person came to you and said, "Wow, your hair is really soft. I didn't expect that."
Oh, I didn't expect that as well.
That's a microaggression because it's a compliment.
What?
Or if
I'm
you're
looking for somebody to smack.
or if you're in a or if you're in like a different space or whatever. Like for me, a microaggression that I dealt with a lot growing up, because my name is very African, although I'm not. So people will come to me and be like, "Oh, you speak English very well. What country are you from?" America, bitch. Like, these are microaggressions. So from the outside looking in,
Are you trying to say? Are they trying to say that American black people don't
no,
speak very well?
what they're trying to say is my English is very well because they would
For a
expect
black
for
woman?
me to be from Nigeria or from Ghana or something and have an accent, and I
Oh,
don't
'cause
have
of your
one
name.
because of my name, right?
okay.
So that is an assumption, and that's a microaggression within its own because it doesn't matter. Like, nobody's gonna say that to you. You understand?
But I mean, like, okay, I grew up in the hood in Brooklyn. Black schools wasn't where you wanted to go. Like 305 on Madison right now is a white school. It's crazy. 305 is a white school now.
Really?
Like
But
they're
there's
really
mad white
sending,
people in here,
they're
so.
telling, yo, you go past here. If I'm picking up Madison, the white kids outside crazy. I'm looking like, do y'all notice it's 305?
It's
They
it's
have
different
no
now.
idea.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a flex to go to black. Like when I see this kind of comment, right? Let me see this comment. Oh well, I lost it.
That
Sending
is
your
not the
kids
flex.
to predominantly
Yeah.
white private schools isn't the flex a lot of black parents think it is. Well, what's the flex? What's the other flex? What's the black flex?
But there is a flex because going to 113, that's a flex.
Not when you had to get chased from fucking Adelphi to Franklin Avenue by Decepticons.
But we and you know what? And that's
These
valuable.
little niggas came into the fucking. I will never forget this day, regardless of any other fight I saw. I remember I broke up with the chick. I got with her maybe Monday. Friday, she had a fight outside of the school. She got her ass whipped. She came running back through the school. Her eyes fucked up. I broke up with her that day because I can't be with a chick that got her ass whipped like
Okay.
that. Like,
I get that.
You
In
know, I'm in
middle school,
7th grade.
yeah.
You get your ass whipped. It's over. You know what I'm saying? I will never forget when the Decepticons came into the recess in the, you go
Yeah.
outside, we're
the
running
yard,
around,
yeah.
everybody's just running, and knocked out a teacher. That's
Again,
not a flex.
It's not a flex for when you went, but when I went to 113, that was a flex. Like, I don't know, when you were there, were there sub schools or was it one building?
Yeah, it was
What-
media and communications. It was Satellite 4.
No, see, when I went, it was different. When I went, the first floor was APA, Academy of Performing Arts. So if you sang, if you danced, if you played an instrument, you had all of your
Right.
content in the morning, and then you had your whatever your
Right.
your creative outlet was in the
There's
afternoon.
like 4 schools in there.
Right? Second floor was Summit. Those were like the really smart kids.
That was where I went.
Third floor, no, you weren't.
I was definitely in Summit.
You was on
SP.
Summit?
Summit SP, yes, I was.
You was on the second floor.
I was on the top floor at the time.
All right. So
Summit
here's the
was on
thing.
the top floor.
Second floor was Summit. Third floor was ESET, Environmental Studies and Technology.
She tried to duck. Hold up.
I was about to say you was
Hold up. Hold up.
You was not.
Hold up.
We wasn't on the same
Nah,
floor.
hold on, I had to get the mic away from you because how dare you? Who the fuck?
We wasn't on
I
the
went
same
to
floor.
Summit, bro.
All right.
Huh?
You
No,
They
you-
can hear me. I went to Summit.
All right. We gonna talk about it. And then the fourth floor was
Gifted and talented.
the fourth floor was Fine Arts and Design. So that's all the art kids was on the fourth floor.
Okay.
The second floor that was a tough place for me to be because I don't know if it was the same when you went there, but on the second floor, passing was an 80. And if you got under an 80 in your overall average, they kicked you out. Did they do that for y'all?
I wouldn't know. I always got hundreds. And that's the flex,
Tahoe.
okay? That you think it is.
Tahoe.
That's the,
So
I
you was
always-
valedictorian?
I know. I was literally
Salutatorian?
the teacher, the principal's pet, though. Like I literally,
What that mean?
They would take me from one class to the next to fucking answer questions. Like I would go to like 8th grade classes, and they'd be like, "Well,
Did you take
him
the Regents
answer it."
or was Regents a thing
I got
then?
into Bronx Science.
Oh, yeah, you were in Bronx Science.
fucking
Yeah, you
really
probably was on
intelligent.
Summit.
I was big intelligent.
And you know, my thing is,
Thank you.
yeah, you are, Frank.
Thank you. Microaggression.
No, that was not a micro.
After saying you didn't go to Summit, it's a microaggression.
No, I didn't. I
It's a
said that you
microaggression.
weren't on Summit because we've never had this conversation before. I didn't even know there were sub schools when you were there. But yeah, so for me going to 113, it was a flex because I was on Summit. So it's like, oh, you're mad smart, right?
You went to Summit?
Bitch.
I'm sorry, I had to do it.
I know.
I'm sorry, I had to. Good.
In Brooklyn, going to like Philippa Schuyler, that was a flex. Any middle school that you had to take a test to get into, that shit is a flex. And these are all black people. Even for me going to Banneker in the early 2000s, that was a major flex because not everybody could get in there. It wasn't, it was the most private public school ever. All of our parents were middle class. Like,
Crap.
you don't have to go to a PWI to get a great education or a great experience. And that's the part that is not the flex that you think it is, because your kids can get a good education and be around people that are like them.
Trav also included a bunch of replies from this tweet. And the replies go from @Kendra's username. I feel like a lot of parents feel like their backs are up against the wall, and when you don't live in diverse areas, there aren't a lot of options. But all of the black people I know who grew up in majority white areas of schools are annoying, even as adults.
Facts.
Annoying as hell.
Facts.
Are you trying to sub one of our homegirls? All right. @Persnickety K. you didn't catch that? She has no idea who I'm talking
I
about.
have no idea who you're talking about.
When being
No, you said that.
she died. Dodge's soul just left her body. @Persnickety K says, when being a suburban black is their
What's
identity.
your fucking problem?
You just peeped? Are we?
But
I
yes,
wrong?
I don't want my kid like that.
I love her, but I understand it. I'm pretty sure she understands it too. She just doesn't like being her like thing.
Moniker.
Yeah, that's her moniker.
Yes, please, God.
Do we take it out?
Please, just a little bit. We gotta add some bleeps in
Persnickety
this bitch. Beep.
when being a suburban black is their identity, that's the issue. Yeah, I don't know any of those songs. Or I don't use slang. Please, whole time nobody even asked you. She does do that. I never seen Juice. I never seen
Can you
these
please
black shows.
stop
I didn't
fucking
watch
with
those.
me?
@Tenderrag, Tenderrag. Tenderrag.
Can you please continue? Because I'm dying over, like, my soul is just stretched.
Meanwhile, there'd be a whole bunch of black ass suburbs with black ass kids
Yep.
having black ass experiences,
Yep.
or black kids in white ass suburbs still having a black ass experience. Oh, that's kind of a bar.
Yes, and it's a thing that's possible.
Oh shit. No, but think about it. Regardless of whether you're in a black suburb or black rural area, whatever it is, you're gonna have a black experience.
Because we're all
But there's a different type of black experience you have in a white
Yes.
neighborhood. It's still
And it's
a
not-
black experience.
and it's not a
not a good
great
experience,
one,
right.
Because all of my cousins that grew up and went to predominantly white schools, or they were like one of two black kids in their class, they hated that shit. Like, not only dealing with microaggressions and being a minority, not seeing yourself in a space, not having people around you that kind of understand where you're coming from. Like, it's a traumatic experience. Like, I remember talking to my cousins about the traumatic experiences that they had being dark-skinned black girls and the only black girl in the class full of white people. How much trouble they got into. You know, how they were perceived, how their parents were perceived. Like, it's not fun. And I will say all the time, I like overt racism. I like in your face racism.
I don't think you've been in the face of overt racism.
I'm gonna tell you
When's the last
why.
time you've experienced overt racism?
I don't go outside,
So then you can't say whether you like it or
But
not.
I'm
I
gonna
think it's
tell
actually
you.
disrespectful for you to think that you do.
I'm gonna tell you why. I rather overt racism than microaggressions.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I
No, you
would.
wouldn't. That's a
because
lie.
then I know I can understand
What
like
generation
the
is she in?
dichotomy.
What generation are you in? What
I'm
is it?
generation I'm a millennial.
You're a millennial. And I think y'all are crazy.
Why?
Because a van of lumberjack shirts, orange bearded white men with ponytails and fucking nooses pulling up on you is not easier to deal with than somebody saying,
No,
hey,
I'm not saying-
I thought your hair would have been hard.
No.
Like,
No. That's not what I'm
that's
saying.
not what you prefer.
I'm not talking about like physical in your face disrespect. I'm talking about
Boy,
walking in.
nigger.
I'm
hey,
talking about-
nigger, you can't come in here, nigger.
You're not listening to me. I'm talking about the theory, or not the action, if that makes sense. Like, if I walk into a place and see a Confederate flag hanging, I'm gonna walk back out. You understand? Or there's certain places, and half of my life I was in the South. There's certain places that I know not to go. I know that I'm not welcome. I don't want to have that false sense of welcome or walk into a place where I feel like I'm safe and then I'm dealing with subtle racism and subtle racist jabs, because when you react to subtle racism, everybody treats you like you're crazy. If you react to overt racism, there are people that kind of understand. Oh, you called me a nigga and I beat you up. They kind of get that. Oh, they kind of had it coming. But if you said 14 microaggressive things to me and I spaz out, they're going to be like, what's the problem? They didn't say anything that bad to you. All they said was that you speak well. Why are you so mad? Why are black people so angry? What would you rather? Would you rather know somebody don't fuck with you or think somebody fuck with you and they really don't fuck with you?
Send that to EA. I want that clip. That's the clip this week. That's too easy. It was too good. That. Wow. Can I give you? Let me get my face.
You know, I
You
try.
slam that. So sometimes I'll be like this at the plate, and I just like lob it to her, and she be like, bam. Boom. It's like Jackie Robinson knocks it out the park again.
No, I don't like that shit, son. Just don't fuck with me, and then we can stay apart from each other. I told you I fuck with segregation. I'm cool with that shit.
Y'all gonna be mad.
Why?
I gotta pee again.
Oh my god, touch me.
I gotta pee.
I understand that because you sucking down sangrias, and I could have been had another coffee. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. That's it. I don't got much.
I broke. Was it?
Broke the seal. Yeah.
It's over, bro.
I know. That's crazy.
I only had 2, and I haven't had any food.
Why you been starving yourself? I bought my wrong bag. I normally have snacks in my other bag, but I bought the little bag today.
Like you're going out.
Yeah.
Can I tell you some shit?
Of course you can.
The fact that my girl tried to stick up for me in front of the therapist
Made you happy?
really make me want to like kiss her,
Oh.
like that is a level of love, because she did not like seeing me uncomfortable like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was like, no, and I was just taking a piss. Sorry.
You was peeing and thinking about your girlfriend?
And I was just like, yo, that's love right there. That's dope,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Like, that she wouldn't allow me to, like, like, take the fall by myself. You know what I mean? She's like, no, I'm here with you, even if it was, like, on her, against her, or in
Yeah.
defense of her.
Yeah.
And that shit really
'Cause
made
that's
me
real
feel
love.
fucking dope. It
'Cause y'all
felt,
know me. I go to bat for mine. Fuck y'all.
you're right, but if it was
Regardless.
me, you'd have been like, yeah, nigga, you shouldn't have did that. Anyway,
You not my nigga.
Yo, y'all ever see the way Dodge points?
How I point?
Like your finger goes. I was watching some of the videos, and you be like, "You a weird bitch." It's like you be like your finger goes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a nudge. Like it's a point, but it's like a nudge. Like you. Man, Trav's next segment. I think we're gonna slow down after this, Trav, and go into this week in these niggas. What time do we have?
Technically.
But what does it say?
2:11.
All right, so
12,
we're at about.
13.
All right, so we've already overdone it. I guess we're in the second episode already.
I thought we was in the second episode when Tron left.
Must be.
Yeah.
Must be. We're in the second episode already. Sorry, guys. I didn't know. I be knowing what's going on. Trav is in charge of this shit now. Man goes to jail after murdering his wife after being paroled for murdering his previous wife. I must say I understand. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? I want to lean into the bad side. I get it.
You get why he murdered his wife? I don't get why he was married the second time. Did she not know?
Murder is a lot. Can we talk about just theoretically?
Theoretically killing the people that we love because they dumb?
Damn, bro, y'all be annoying. Then you married for mad years. I was thinking about this yesterday.
What part?
Theoretically, I was just like, yo, you're married to somebody for 37 years. You're married to, and this without looking at this. Something about me just driving through the street, I was like, you're married to somebody for 37 years. You really can't divorce them because they take half your shit. Like, your whole life is just, like, over. Your it's, you know what I mean?
So you kill him? Okay, that's fine. We could, nope.
Let me go to the facts of this case. A man went to prison for murdering his pregnant wife. Oh, this is from Shala Rose, at Shala Rose. She actually follows us. A man went to prison for murdering his pregnant wife. Oh, pregnant is crazy.
Yeah.
A pastor wrote a letter for him to get released on parole, and he was. That same pastor's daughter married that man, and guess what? He murdered her kids and attacked her. Like, hello?
Is this real?
He should have never been released. She did not.
They be releasing murderers, but it's still niggas in jail for
Yes,
for
is
an
real.
ounce of weed. Like, I'm
Real.
confused.
This is Detroit. Fred Harris. Let me see if I can pull it up. A Southfield man whose daughter was forced to get out of here Labor Day. A Southfield man whose daughter was forced to watch the brutal killings of her children last month had lobbied a decade ago for the parole of the very suspect now accused in the quadruple slayings. Fred Harris, a pastor and civil rights activist, had pressed for the release of Gregory Green, who was in prison for killing his then-wife and unborn child in 1991, according to documents obtained by the Detroit News from the Michigan Department of Corrections. Green is now accused of shooting his current wife, Harris's daughter, Faith Harris Green, and killing her 4 children. We will have the rest of this article clip and posted into the Patreon if you want to read it. But yeah, this is the thing. This guy is he's persistent. He's consistent.
I don't understand that. Because, like, how do you willingly marry somebody that went to prison for that in the first place? I don't get that.
And this is black people. But let me see. This is it's Detroit, right?
Yeah.
Yes, this is Detroit.
Yo, people be wildin', son.
Women
I don't know.
are unhinged, I would think to say in this. Because the guy, he showed you who he was. And you really went and married that nigga. Like,
It's like, why did the pastor even
intervene?
send a letter?
I feel like that's the kind of pastor's job. It's like to be impartial with the
Yeah,
things
like
that you're
I get
accused
that. I'm
of.
not mad at the pastor. I'm more so. No, I am, because not only did you write the letter and then he gets out of jail and now he's dating your daughter and then he marries your daughter. You allowed your daughter to marry somebody that murdered their ex-wife and child.
That was accused of.
And went to jail for it. So convicted of.
I was convicted of, yeah. Wow. That's nuts.
And it's not like you were like exonerated. You're out on parole.
So that means
you did that
you was
shit. Whatever they said you
was
did, you did
convicted
that
of it.
shit.
You was convicted of it.
That's enough.
Well, he's obviously did it. He did it again.
Yo, I don't
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
no, but that's justified. Like, it's like I'm just confused about people. Like I don't get people.
Do you know how annoying women are? Sorry.
Like what the fuck?
Maybe he just needed therapy.
Therapy don't fix that. I'm watching a show right now on Hulu. What the fuck is that shit? I think it's called The Patient. Oh, that shit's so
Is he in
fucking
therapy?
girl. The nigga is a serial killer and went to therapy because he's trying to figure out how to stop killing motherfuckers that piss him off.
How many serial killer shows do you watch?
A lot.
She
It's
watches
good,
a lot.
right?
She watches a lot of serial killers. Did you watch Dexter?
No.
Okay.
Drew tries to get me into Dexter. I can't get jiggy
So
with
you
it.
and your man love serial killers.
Oh, we already decided that if like we don't make it, it's Mr. and Mrs. Smith in that house.
Y'all
It's-
gonna kill each other.
We gonna try. Attempt.
So I just want to let y'all know.
They was in love, right?
I may have made my joke, right? I just want to like, let's paint a picture because y'all love save and dodge.
Don't save me.
I said theoretically, I get why one might kill their spouse after years. Just thinking about how.
But
it
Mr. and
affects your
Mrs. Smith
life.
didn't kill each other.
She
They just
went,
shot at each other a lot.
She took it to the next level and said, if this relationship doesn't work, we are going to try to kill each other in this house. And nobody bats an eye.
Don't bet an eye. We be alright.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Carmela responded because cancer sister thing that y'all got going
That's
on.
fine. I'm
All right.
very unhinged. I don't pretend to be anything other than that.
This week, and these niggas. I'm surprised the last one isn't in these niggas.
Nah,
Wait,
that shit ain't of these niggas. That is a whew.
I just want to let y'all know I have so much content saved into my phone. Like the fact that Trav came up with all of this stuff that I didn't even see. I didn't see none of this.
Cause
But I
everybody
have-
be seeing different shit.
Bro, I have so much shit like saved on Twitter, Instagram, bro. Like, I had a whole different show planned, but I said, you know what? Let the producers do what they do. Let me see. This week and these niggas. Dad threatening kids on the school bus. Now, these children, apparently somebody touched his daughter in an aggressive way. Punched her, beat her up, bullied her, something of that nature. The father gets on the bus. I'm hoping. Oh, here we go. Let's see if this sound works on this damn computer. And says,
I'm say this one time. Bitch, you touch my daughter. Bitch, you touch my daughter again. You gonna have to get your mama, your daddy, your uncle, and whoever.
this
And they go for whoever. They go.
You scared, huh?
You recording? I go for whoever.
Now everybody crying. Now everybody want to cry when y'all was starting shit. Fuck out of here.
It sounds like he's like hitting the kids.
nah,
Nah,
nobody
nah,
got
they just
hit.
crying.
So the father jumps on the bus with apparently the young lady's sister, or I don't know, but there's a girl trying to climb over the fucking seats on the bus, trying to get to whoever touched this little girl. That could be the little girl. I don't know.
I don't think so, because them kids sound like little kids crying and
But
shit.
they really trying to get to it. He's like, nigga, if any of y'all touch my daughter again, you better get your uncle, your
I hate
father,
the
your
school
brother.
bus, yeah.
It's on site for everybody in your family, and the whole bus is crying. The entire bus is crying.
Yeah, because they scared.
Do you agree with that
Rightfully so.
energy? Father talking that aggressively to the children. Do you agree with that energy?
No. But
Remember she said she was hinged.
no. But here's my thing, right? The school bus is not a good place.
It's a horrible place.
That
Yo, but
shit
fuck
is
the
like
bus
literally
drivers,
like think about if like it was like Fight Club for kids. That shit would be on the school bus because the only other adult on the school bus is the driver, and the driver can't really do shit.
Now they're doing tandem, right? Now it's the driver and like the bus.
Sometimes, but not really, because I'm still seeing a lot of school buses and it's just a driver, and the kids get up and they have like this false sense of faith in children that they're just gonna sit there and chill. There's a lot of bullying and fucked up shit that happens on a school bus. And the problem is it's not in the school building. So it's not
a different
lot
company, but
that
it's a whole different company. The school
it's not
buses
a
don't work
lot
for the
that
built
the
the school.
school can do if your kid is being bullied
Right.
on a bus.
Whole different company.
And it's not, there's not a lot of things that they can do. Like, you can kind of pull in a parent, but there's no real supervision on a school bus. Like, I get the sentiment. Is it right? Of course it's not right. But as a loving parent and you feel like your kid is being violated, like, go get your mother, go get your father, go get whoever you gotta get. Because if y'all fuck with my kid again, I'm fucking up your family.
All right, but we're isolating the school bus here because this happens in school as well. This happens in the lunchroom. This happens in homeroom. This happens when the
It
substitute
depends.
teacher is there.
Yeah, definitely
Like,
when the sub
you're
is there,
not.
it's up.
You're maybe not be that teacher for that, but I'm sure
Absolutely
you've seen
not, 'cause y'all
other
already know,
teachers.
don't fucking play with me.
But I know you've seen other teachers in a space where they can't
Yes.
control what's going on.
Yes, they have no
So why
classroom
are we
management
isolating the
skills.
school bus? What happens when kids are bullying your child? Do you get involved or not?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm
How?
getting involved off rip.
How?
I'm going up to the school. I want whomever's mother, call them up here.
What if the
I need a
mother's
meeting.
doesn't want to be involved?
Call them up here. I need a meeting.
What if the parents don't care?
Call them up here. I need a meeting. Because this is the thing that a lot of people don't do. And I feel like everybody that has kids school age, it's very important. It's hard to say, but like, you gotta have friends or family in education, because the things that we know is completely different than the things that you guys know from the outside looking in. And what I will say is, you gotta start a paper trail. You can't just go off the deep end, because I'm the type, I want everything documented. I called this day, this time to rectify this. I went up there, asked for a meeting this day, this time. I'm gonna do all this shit on paper, so when it gets to the violence, don't say nothing to me. And then I'm
Violence
gonna
with
sue
who?
the whole school board,
Violence
because
with who?
y'all didn't do shit.
Violence with who?
Violence with the children or violence
You'll
with
put
the
your hand on
parents?
somebody's kid?
No. I'm talking about, I'm gonna tell Parker and I'm gonna get her cousins and I'm like, yo, fuck them up.
So I noticed in this video, like I said, there was an older young lady that was trying
An
to
older
get to-
sister that was
older
trying to
sister.
probably defend.
The older sister looked to be about 11, 12, 13. She
Mm-hmm.
was trying to get to these kids. At what point do you send the cavalry?
After I try to do all the things that I can diplomatically as an adult. And if you're not going to oblige me, one or two things are going to happen. I'm either going to sue the school board, because I'm that parent. Let me not say I wish. If I ever find out that like my kid got jumped and there's like kids around recording,
Oh shit!
it's up for everybody. It's up for all them kids and their parents too. I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? For
I don't know if you
mine,
can say that as a teacher.
I can't. That's the thing. Parents don't understand the power that they have, and they don't use it. They don't flex it. They send their kids off to school and be like, y'all got it. And they don't do
What type of power do parents have?
all the power.
But how? Like, tell us. Give us some clues as a teacher.
You go up there. You speak to administration. You speak to the school board. You petition for the things that you want. Like, you need to be a part of your child's learning, because if you're not a part, then all types of fuck shit happens. I'm not saying-
Parents, how many parents? All right, that's but it's like, okay, I don't like the fact that y'all serve vegan patties on Wednesday.
Yeah, vegan.
Okay.
You know what he meant.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
Don't do
petition.
that. Don't do me. The vegan, don't do me.
I thought.
How many parents, like, so I can go up there and have them change them, giving my kid vegan patties?
You can petition, and then with your petition, it affects change. Like, you can't as one person just be
Right.
like,
But you can lobby with a bunch
you
of other
can
parents.
lobby with
and
other
say,
parents, because parents have the power. The PTA is fucking like, that shit is so powerful. And a lot of us, we're not a part of the PTA. We don't know what's going on. We're not checking in with the teachers. You don't know your child's curriculum. You don't know what they're reading. You don't know what they're writing. You don't know what they're learning. And you're just like, y'all niggas got it. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The teachers, man, they raise the kids.
Yeah.
The teachers raised them fucking kids, bro.
I've
I
raised
only
a
see
few.
these kids 3 or 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
The teachers is with them kids 8-9 hours a goddamn
Those are my
day.
babies.
They,
My kids, y'all know
they
how I feel about
my
my
kid
kids.
way better because I'm the parent.
Yep.
The kid don't even act like themselves around me, and they do their best to get away from me. So even if they're in the house 3-4 hours a day, they're trying to get to their room.
Yep.
They're in the family room downstairs. I'm exhausted. I'm either cooking or doing whatever or trying to have sex with my girl in the bathroom. Like what? Ever. I don't do that around nobody else's kids. So
Yeah.
even if it's her kids, we don't do that around y'all kids. So
Yeah,
don't
no.
come at me, homeboy. It's not like that.
Yeah, but
I'm
no, you're
joking.
right. Like, it's
I'm joking.
parents have a lot of power and they don't flex it. There are a lot of things that school boards get away with that the parents have no idea about. And it's because they're not active participants in the school environment. Like, don't only show up for parent-teacher conferences. Like, you need to be there for everything.
Man uses woman's phone to share her location with himself.
That's corny.
At Queen Veej, Veej, posted, this man just asked could he stop by my place because he's on my side of town. The problem with this is I have never told this man what side of town I live on, let alone where I stay. Y'all, this man shared my location with himself when he put his number in my phone and text himself. I swear to God, I hate men because why in the ever-loving hell would you do that? I'm pissed AF. What does that mean?
As fuck.
Oh, as fuck. I'm triggered right now and trying to regulate. I called the police despite knowing they can't do shit but make a report. Now I have to call my parents and stress them out because men are unhinged. I'm not okay, but I will be fine.
That's real fucking wild. That's crazy. People don't be having boundaries, yo. Why would you do that?
But do y'all know that there's so many different things that men can do to track you? First of all, be careful when y'all get them little AirTag notifications.
Yeah.
Sometimes we
Don't
exit
accept that
out
shit.
of shit. Like you see the AirTag notification, but iPhones, Androids, they literally, if somebody puts an AirTag, you know what an AirTag is, Melly? It's like
I wanted
have
one
on
for
my
Parker.
phone. I have one on my phone. I have one on my AirPods. I've not lost my AirPods since I put this shit on there. Because the AirPod case is supposed to give you the location, but
But
it's just kind
it
of just
doesn't
like,
do
oh,
anything,
it's
yeah.
in the house.
Yeah.
The AirTag, you can literally go to your phone and it will point towards where your shit is. It will say you're 3 feet away from it, you're 2 feet away from it, ding, ding, it's right here in front of you. It's right here. Like literally. But people try to use that to stalk their prey. You
Sex
put one
trafficking,
in
all types of
somebody's
shit.
car.
Yeah.
You might slide one in somebody's bag or in their coat pocket or whatever. But the AirTag now reaches out to nearby phones. If it's walking with you, it sends a message to you. Hey, I'm in your pocket. Hey, I'm in your car. This isn't registered to your phone. Somebody may be tracking you. But what happens is a lot of times we get these notifications and we just exit out the shit. So be careful of shit like that. Also, I saw a TikTok today of a guy basically saying, yo, when you share your picture with people, the picture has the details of that picture attached to it.
It does.
So it can tell where you took the picture. If you
What
took this
time
picture
you
in
took
your
the
house,
picture with the date, yes.
if you took this picture in your house, it has your location on the picture.
That's why you have to turn all of that shit off.
Oh, you can turn it off?
Yes. You can turn all locations off. All locations is off on my phone. And then like when you go into certain apps and like allowed to share location, I always deny. All locations are off on my phone for that very reason. And before niggas started getting weird with AirTags, I wanted one for Parker. I was gonna give it to her like a bracelet because she doesn't have like a phone or anything like that. Just because of my manic ass, like I always want to know where my kid is at. Technology is a gift and a curse, and with any type of power given to the wrong people, it can be used in ways that are unimaginable, and that's mad scary. Like that's real life scary. And then it's another thing, like, and then you go and tell the cops and there's really nothing that they could fucking do because it's technically not a crime because they have all of these crimes on the books and none of them really help public safety until you get murdered, and then it's like, oh, and there's the big crime. Like,
You know, there are all of these different things that women are being taught to do to save themselves from predators. But you have men. First of all, Mr. Cal was indicted
again.
for rape again, and there's a whole story out there. I don't really feel the need to read this shit, but basically he used his dick as a weapon, and this shit is crazy to me. It's like, yo, my nigga, when somebody violates you, you feel violated by their behavior, right? Mm-hmm. Something happened. Here, this girl Tanae texting me crazy shit. What the hell is she texting me? What made you think, you know what, I'm gonna fuck this person and teach him a lesson?
Psychosis. I tweeted recently, like, rapists and pedophiles cannot be rehabilitated. Those are I don't understand how those niggas don't get life.
Like, how? There's niggas that get drunk driving that, like I said, I was in jail for crack, whatever.
Yeah.
There's a nigga that was in jail that he went to the board with me, parole, right? So when you go to the board, they go over your case. They say, okay, we'll release you for parole. This nigga was in jail for drunk driving one time. I made parole. The nigga that did a robbery made parole. The niggas that did all of these shits. That nigga had to stay and finish his sentence. You left a drunk driving nigga. He got drunk. All right, attach something to his car, whatever. You know, he can't drive unless whatever. But the rapist gets parole.
You paroling rapists and pedophiles, talking about, oh, we're gonna put you on a sex offenders list.
The nigga that killed a wife. They killed his wife.
Your wife and your kid. Keep them niggas. Those the niggas that need to be kept.
Why is it?
Give me the drug dealers. Like, them niggas is the most safest niggas. They'll look out for you. Drug dealers looked out for me my whole life.
But drug dealers are also good businessmen. Like, they can go get a job.
They
just try to figure out another
skills.
way to hustle. They'll use those skills to hustle.
What is the skill of using? What is the pedophilia skill? What is the rapist skill? There's no fucking skill there. Leave them niggas in jail forever. You cannot rehabilitate a rapist. You can't.
Why is this nigga out after raping 2 other people? Like, Mr. Cell, like, what? What?
This country is like, this shit is so ghetto. It's ghetto here. It
doesn't make any sense to me that he would ever get parole after your first rape. Okay, maybe you were young, maybe under certain circumstances. This is crazy because I just said your first rape. Like, this is saying your first rape to me registers as seeing that little kid in the underwear. It's like, this is like your first rape. Let's think about that. Your first rape.
Because that implies that there's more. Because this was the first one. Like, what kind of sick shit is going on?
We locked you up. We gave you another chance. You raped again.
But do you know that rapists...
You raped again?
They get, like, the least sentence, and they'll get months or, like, 2 or 3 years.
That's not true.
And then you got... Yes, it is.
They get years.
Not all of them. And even if it is years, there are years that they can still come out and do things. But and then you got niggas that's locked up for life for cocaine and shit that they got from the FBI. Suck my dick.
This is my problem, though. You rape somebody and you get 5 years.
That's bullshit.
You come out, you're still a rapist.
Like it's not like
you
was in
for a rapist.
Rehabilitated.
Matter of fact, I haven't raped in 5 years. As a person who isn't a rapist, I know the first thing I wanted when I got out of jail was what?
Sex, pussy. Because there was no pussy in jail.
Yo, I haven't had pussy in 5 years. What is the chances that I rape? It just sounds like there's way more of a chance that I'm a rape. It's been 5 years since I had some pussy.
Yo, this country is and this is what I'm talking about. You have all of these laws for this other shit. Like,
I feel like jail should do way more with rehab. Like, a rapist, you should probably, like, give them way too much pussy. Like, there needs to be, like, sex machines for rapists in jail. They just have to, like, fuck them till their dick don't work.
No, that shit is not effective because that shit is it's a mental thing. It's not a physical thing. They're not raping because they have, like, a high sex drive and they want to have sex all the time. It's control and power and manipulation. They like the fact that you have to fight.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Exactly, Traz. castrate them. What happened to fucking chopping niggas' dicks off?
Yeah, but
what
a
happened to
dick
that?
doesn't stop you from raping. You can rape somebody without a dick.
That's true.
Because everything that you just said,
This is why they gotta just say it. Just kill them.
you can just use
Kill 'em.
dildos. You can tie them up. You can kidnap them. You can do those things.
Them.
All
Murder.
right, I don't like this topic anymore. I'm sorry.
Why we stop killing niggas? Sometimes niggas gotta die. Is that me? Am I the problem?
Why we stopped killing niggas is crazy.
Sometimes niggas gotta die.
That's crazy. Why we stopped killing niggas? That's crazy.
That's a fire soundbite.
That's crazy. That's real.
Somebody gonna take that shit and put that shit on white supremacist Twitter.
This week in these bitches. Now, Trav has a few different submissions for these bitches. But Tahoe TV actually has his own. For instance, the young lady who tells guests at a baby shower to leave. Let's find out why.
Ladies and gentlemen, earlier Tia got a very special announcement for y'all right here, right now. I'm gonna give the mic to them. Let's go.
All right, so first and foremost, thank y'all all for coming. Appreciate y'all. Definitely got to give a shout out to everybody that played a role in this.
Not everybody, because some people came and didn't even bring a gift.
Say something, because this kind of gives me wedding vibes. At my wedding, a lot of people came, but they didn't bring a gift. So if you came to the baby shower and you didn't bring a gift, you can leave.
She didn't mean that.
No, I meant it. I meant it, Pam.
It's the baby hormones.
It ain't no hormones.
She didn't mean that.
I meant that.
I meant exactly what I said. So if you didn't bring a gift, you can get up and go. I said what I said. Yeah, I did.
Now, look at homegirl face. It's hilarious. Homegirl face looks so guilty. These bitches.
What's wrong with that?
What you mean? What's wrong with that? I came to celebrate you.
Ho,
what if
why
I didn't
is
have the
you
money
here?
to celebrate your child?
Don't celebrate shit. Get out.
Why?
Go home.
I didn't have the money to buy you a gift right now.
Thank you.
I'll babysit.
Nah. I don't want my
What?
baby with broke people.
What?
That's crazy. That's very elitist.
What if my baby
Remember you
needs
talk about
what
being
if my
elitist?
baby needs some food? You're broke ass. What you
I
gonna
can
do?
feed your child when I have money. Your child has 18 years between, like, out of the womb. Right now, I didn't have time, money, whatever else to get you a gift,
Stay
but I
home.
remembered to save the date. What are you talking about? These bitches.
These hoes.
Y'all be tripping the fuck out.
No, you know what? I'm saying this in jest, but on the flip side, I do kind of understand. Baby showers, throwing baby showers, that's expensive. I didn't pay for the space. I didn't pay for all of this food. I didn't pay for the drink. I didn't pay for all of this just for you to sit and congregate and be in my face. The reason why we have baby showers is to shower the baby. So you just came
With
here.
love.
No, you don't shower no fucking baby with no fucking love.
Shower
No.
me with your love.
And that was about adults. You know what? A good baby shower, like, for the first year at least, you should not have to come out of your pocket for your baby because your family and your friends are supposed to provide.
I got you in 3 months then.
No, so
It's a long
and
year.
that's fine. But you're talking about you as a singular person. Do you have any idea how many people were there and how many gifts she probably didn't get for her to even have to say that? A lot of people just be liking to come and just show up, eat your food, drink your liquor, dance to your music. Why is you
Celebrate
here?
the fact that you're bringing life into the world.
No, that's not what
what
we're
baby showers
doing
are about?
here. I didn't spend all this money for that. I didn't spend money for you to come here and eat for free and be in my presence and you eating cake and you got party favors and all the rest of this other shit. I'm in a big ass hole. I didn't hire a DJ and you just gonna come as you are. Bitch, this ain't church. The fuck is wrong with people?
No, come as you are, and bitches ain't church. Yo, you're good. She's good.
I don't
I just
understand.
need y'all to understand. Stop. Everybody stop down. Understand. Not come as you are. Come as you are? This is crazy.
This is how I really feel. This is why I didn't want to have a baby shower. And I decided when I did have a baby shower, I'm like, it's not going to be a fucking party. My baby shower is going to be a brunch. It's going to be in the middle of the day. We're going to get this shit done and everybody's going to go to fuck home. Like, No, I'm not sitting here getting y'all niggas lit for the hums. Fuck out of my face.
Hit us up on Twitter or Instagram. Chelsea, I don't know if you can take this and do something with it. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. It's a lot going on. I want to know if y'all agree that the woman, the mother, the expecting mother,
she was probably fed up. Poor baby. I feel bad for
was
her.
right in calling out her guest.
That's
for
family
not
and friends.
A gift.
Those is family and friends.
Family and
those
friends.
are niggas I should be able to call out to your face.
Yo, y'all gotta chill out, bro.
This
it's
ain't
a lot
strangers.
Of
This not work.
Y'all gotta. I think I understand the sentiment.
Y'all knew this
but
baby
as
was
the
coming
father,
for months.
I appreciate the people that are here.
I don't.
I appreciate the gifts that y'all giving me.
Go home.
Now, obviously, y'all are saying tiles are tricks. So yeah, I got a couple more dollars, so I can say, you know what?
You couldn't bring wipes in a bag.
I can supplement
a box
the
of
gifts
diapers,
that y'all gave us. Thank
$15
you, because it was all on me before y'all showed
Some
up.
Enfamil, something. You couldn't bring shit. Not a fucking pacifier in a little fucking bag. You couldn't bring nothing. You just came. Get out.
Leave.
Go.
That's crazy.
And then me being me, the type of person that I am, like,
that's
and
crazy.
knowing the type of love that I receive, one of my exes bought my fucking crib. Cause that's what the fuck you supposed to do when you come to a fucking baby shower. Bring something.
Father, I do not want my child sleeping in the crib of a nigga you was fucking.
I get that, but
the fact
my baby
is,
father wasn't
I'm pretty
there,
sure
so niggas
your
could do whatever they wanted.
Father does not know.
Fuck him.
That this is
He
the
wasn't
betting
there.
situation.
He wasn't there. You can't say shit. Other niggas got me.
The next topic that we have for this week in these bitches.
Woo! What an episode. The lady telling her guests to leave the baby shower. Wow. That's crazy. Well, in this episode, we talked about Daj going viral on TikTok. Now, that's amazing. So make sure you go to TikTok and follow So Shameless Podcast. And we also talk about a man getting arrested for murdering his second wife. What? Now that's insane. And we also added new segments. These bitches, these niggas. What an episode. Now, there's more. In the next part, we talk about men and women. Now, we're always talking about men and women and how men don't like women. So Tahoe and Daj goes into a heated discussion about this topic. So head over to www.patreon.com/So Shameless Podcast. I hope you enjoy.